Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Are we live? Is this thing on? Hey, chat. What's up, Disco Ball Nation? How you doing? It's your boy Disco. You guys know one thing and one thing only. If we go live early, it means one of these beautiful drafters' mains have filled. And this is not a mock draft. I repeat, not a motherfucking mock draft. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was hot. It was hot today. It was 46 degrees Celsius, which is 115, 116 for you Fahrenheiters. Nuts. This is like the first year I can. Oh, we got the 101. What? We got the 101. What? Let's go. Everything's coming up disco today, except for the weather. It's crazy. But yeah, man. This is the first year I've experienced a minus 46 weather day and a plus 46 weather day in the same year. But hey, global warming is fake news. You know what's not fake news? Disco Ball Nation. They're in here and they're in full effect. We got a great lobby of sharks and smart drafters. Yours truly at the 101. Finally, I've been dying for a bend spot for the drafts. Latomsky at the 102, Updog at the 103, Sleez Bomb at the 104. Great stream. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Two Mules in the Cart at the 106, Uncle Ruggs at the 107, Mongoose. That's my guy. That's Trader Joe, who changed his name, at the 108. Slot Merchant. That's George Troyon, one of the sharpest dynasty minds on the planet, period, at the 109. Huron River Rat at the 110. Mossy at the 111. We got 10 out of 12 disco balls. I'm going to be grading a lot. Shout out to you beautiful folks. I see the chat popping. I see the chat rolling. If you guys haven't smashed a like, please do so. Really, really does help a heck of a lot. And thanks for rocking with me, guys. We got a spectacular show tomorrow. Let's catch up with the chat. James Saw says first, my guy James, shout out to you. Love you, buddy. Thanks for swinging by. Willie, fire like today's weather. You're fire, brother. Thank you for swinging by. Love you, buddy. Jason Calhoun says, evening all. Huron River Rat, drafting at the 110. Thanks for swinging by and drafting with us and queuing up with us, buddy. I hope you're having a great day. The Generals, shout out to you. He says, hey, Disco, what's up, Generals? Thanks for swinging by, man. If you got fantasy football questions, now's the time to ask them, guys. I'm telling you right now, now's the time to ask them because tomorrow's going to be tough to get to them. I promise you that. We are live, butt melt. Oh, my God. It's a lot. Side note, baby, did the ice cream melt? Because like it may have been 5 minutes from the grocery store to home, but it was an eternity in that car. Sleez Raid, hashtag Sleez Raid. Shout out to Sleez, man. Great stream. What's Gucci? What's happening, buddy? Kobe and the Cattle Dogs, Mrs. Disco. How was she? Didn't go. It was me. I used to be a raver. Disco, Jamar Chase, no matter what. Yes, sir. No raves for me. Heck yeah, says Josie Wales. Shout out to you, Josie. So Josie Wales is Trader Joe, if I'm not mistaken. Disco, what's up, Mossy? Good to see you, Mossy. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Matt Henry. This is a new name. Thanks for swinging by, Matt. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Skrillex gets me fired up. Yeah, man. The remix with Damian Marley. What's it called? Make it Bundem. Fire. Straight fire. Bullet. I'm never doing that again. I think it was okay. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, guys. This is not a mock draft. This is a real money draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? $2.5 million in total prizes. $500,000 goes to first. It's best ball weekly scoring from weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. It's a $20 entry. You get to max out with 150 lineups. And it's total points format. So most points win. There's also the drafters $2 mini. Did you guys max out the mini yet? I've been maxed out for what seems to be 36 years. I need a new mini. So I believe there's 5,000 left in the mini before that is maxed out. So get your drafts in now. Seriously, it's a $2 investment. You can win $10,000. We came so close to it last year. We came 22nd out of 57,000 people, $100,000 in total prizes, same format, and it's best ball scoring. So way better than a mock draft, real money implications. Mock drafts suck, best ball doesn't. This is how it works. You got 20 rounds to build your roster for depth. Each week, you start the following positions: 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances will be automatically applied to your weekly totals. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. Get that garbage out of here. You literally just draft and forget it unless you're winning a life-changing amount of money. So sign up today on Drafters Fantasy using promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Yeah. God bless Latomsky. Latomsky sniped me on in the last draft we had there too. God bless you. Let's get different. Let's get different. All right. You guys know I'm betting on Xavier Worthy. And I had an epiphany today, guys. I had an epiphany. My epiphany is I think Travis Kelce is going to be top 5 in his last year as a tight end, and I'm going to get more exposure to Travis Kelce. That's my epiphany. I may be shifting him in my revised tight end rankings to tight end 5. Yeah. I'm all in, man. I'm all in on the Chiefs. I'm all in on the passing game, especially. So if you're a receiving back, if you're one of the receivers, if you're the tight end, Travis Kelce, I'm here for it. I need it. Too many folks wanted to order groceries with the old name. Gotcha. Have a good draft, everyone. I don't understand the joke. We don't have Trader Joe's here. Shout out to Jonathan Go. Thanks for swinging by, buddy. We miss you. We miss you. Squincy killing me, Smalls. Thanks for swinging by, buddy. Get that garbage out of here. Turn that AC up, crank. Yeah, well, AC's on. AC's been on. Fan in the bedroom's on. Hot. Yes, love Kelce this season. I'm in on it. Kelce just said he's playing 20s. I don't care. Listen. I don't care if he's playing 20. I know that he's playing this year, and this year he's my tight end 5 now. Makes sense. Drafters Fantasy in the house. Shout out to Drafters Fantasy. We love Drafters. Guys, we got a major announcement. Tomorrow is going to be a huge show. I'm going to let you guys guess what's happening tomorrow on the show. I'm going to let you guys guess what's happening tomorrow on the show. But tomorrow's probably going to be the biggest show of the year for us, and probably our biggest show ever. No, definitely not bigger. Okay. Tomorrow's going to be a huge fucking show, but definitely not bigger than the 24-hour stream. But tomorrow's going to be the second biggest show aside from the 24-hour stream. Shout out to Drafters. We love Drafters. Drafters Fantasy in the house. How we doing, Drafters? Steve Shalp. How you doing, brother? Thanks for swinging by. Steve, I got to get you on the stream one day, and we got to get you drafting here with us on Drafters, man. Love what you do. Love the work that you do. It's a very particular niche where, you know, people draft best ball and people know what they're talking about when it comes to best ball. I feel like Dynasty has the majority of the snobs. I feel like the smartest, sharpest, and kindest humans, they're in the they're usually in the Scott Fish, but they're also doing best ball. When's the 24-hour marathon happening, Disco? It's August 23rd to 24th, 12 p.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I should let Drafters know when it's happening, because Drafters is the main name and main sponsor. They did a tremendous job last year, just all in. Like they did not. The moment I told them about the concept that we were streaming for 24 hours, and you know we were celebrating, you know, the whole concept of finally becoming monetized by doing a charity draftathon where all proceeds went to local palliative care. The moment I told Drafters that, they said, "You just tell us what you need, buddy. We got you." And they did. Drafters was went above and beyond last year. I cannot express how grateful I am for Drafters and how supportive they were last year. And you know, that's why I'm forever going to be loyal and indebted to the fantastic folks here. They do it right. Good people at the front there, genuinely. Have Kelce at tight end 7 or better. Yeah, I have him at 5, James. August 23rd. James knows. James knows, guys. James knows. James was the first one to know. Drafters will be on their honeymoon in Portugal then. Congratulations. Is this Josh? Congratulations, brother. That's incredible. That's incredible. I mean, very happy for you. I'm still waiting for my wedding invitation in the mail. I'll wear a yarmulke. A lot of people are heading to Portugal this year. I'm not, guys. I'm not even heading to Canton. I decided today I'm not going to Canton. I can't do it. Doing good, man. Hit me up. I'm always happy to jump on. If I'm free, I love drafters. Do most of mine slow. Yeah, I all my okay. We got to lock in. Kenneth Walker. George Pickens. Okay. Yeah, I've done, I want to say 90% of maxing out my minis in slow. I think I have 32 minis still going, but vast majority are done. Yeah, but I'm near maxing the mini and deep into the main event as well. Nice, man. Nice. Who's your most owned, Steve? Who's your most owned at each position? Everybody in the chat, just let me know who your most owned at each position is, please. I'm very curious to see like what exposures other people have in comparison to mine. Because like Xavier Worthy is probably my most owned. Him and Kyle Pitts. Drafters is laughing. I love you guys, man. Honestly, can't say enough great things about this this beautiful company. I was born there. LOL, corner of heaven. Can't say I've ever been. Community loyalty always. Hell yeah, man. Up dog, 5 receiver. Okay. Hey, man. Up dog is him. Yo. What's up, Dustin? Thanks for swinging by, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Dustin. Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate you. We got 24 people here on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. We got 34 people watching us on X. For everybody who's tuning in, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate you guys supporting. If you guys could smash the like, really goes a long way. And who knows, if we hit a certain amount of likes today, we might do a giveaway. What do you guys think about that? What are we giving away? A chance to win $500,000. All you got to do is draft a fantasy football lineup. But before that, all you got to do is subscribe to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, like the video, and comment the keyword when the time comes, if the time comes. But thank you guys for rocking with me. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, please bring your fantasy football questions. I'm going to catch up with the chat, and then I'm going to let you guys know what's happening tomorrow because it's a big fucking show. Would have loved to visit Portugal this year or Spain. Wifey wouldn't have it. Yeah, I hear you. Not doing Canton this year, that's for sure. Not doing Canton. Let's go. Shout out to Mercy. Appreciate you. Love you, buddy. Drafters, early congratulations. Beautiful times. It's incredible. My top owned are May, Mixon, Mooney, and Mason. Mason Taylor. Wow. Mixon too. I like that no cap. That's a very, very unique group of players to invest in. And they all, yeah. For how long in Portugal and where? Yeah, how long you guys going in Portugal? Just going. I had to Google the spelling of that. It's hilarious. Got me good. Love you, man. Giveaway tomorrow doesn't have to be today. We could do both. Man. I love this community, guys. I love this community. I can't express how much I love this community. You guys are absolutely incredible. You guys are so incredible that we prepared a fantastic a fantastic show tomorrow. Why no Canton besides being in Canton? No, I'm personally just not going. I mean, financially, it doesn't make sense. It's irresponsible for me to make that investment this year. Can't do it. Got a lot on the go. It's not happening. I mean, let's be real. And I feel like I'm gonna miss out. I do enjoy Canton a heck of a lot, but lives. And you got to do life sometimes, and I got my priorities set. So yeah, it's going to be a shame, and I hope everybody has a blast there. I recommend if you're a fantasy football head, fan or somebody who has a booth and a business and a fantasy football channel or something like that. I recommend you go. 100%. And if you've never been to the fantasy football or the NFL Hall of Fame, I should say, in Canton, It was one of the most emotional and one of the most spectacular trips and events of my entire life, and I'll forever cherish that for sure. Top owned May. I don't have a lot of May. Scatterbo also don't have him either. Devontae Adams and Jaden Higgins. Wow. Wait, who's the tight? Oh, and Gesicki. Gotcha. 2 Mules, 2 weeks. Porto, Lisbon, Algarvaz. No Canton. What? Yeah. No Expos. Amen. Just doesn't fit the budget this year. It is what it is. All right, guys. Enough about me. Well, hold on. We'll keep it about me a little bit here. We're going to talk about our spectacular show tomorrow. All right, well, Judkins here and Josh Downs. All right. So tomorrow, guys, if you guys see the guy drafting at the 103, his name is Updog. This guy is one of the greatest best ball drafters on the planet, and I'm not just saying that. The receipts are there. He's finished second in this drafters main tournament several times. He's as brilliant of a drafter as there is. When it comes to concepts, he's very unique and very special. This is the first year he wants to share his approach on how he nails these incredible calls, and he wants to share it with us tomorrow. Who else is going to be joining us tomorrow? Derek Brown from the Fantasy Pros will also be on the panel, as well as my brother, the Dynasty Savant, my co-host with the most Sleez Bomb. We're going to have a full panel. It's going to be a full party. Tomorrow's show is going to be bonkers. So yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. It's going to be a really, really, really good show. Bring your fantasy football questions. I'm telling you guys right now, if you're watching right now, I will try my hardest to get to every question, every comment. But when it's a big panel and it's a big show like this, very seldomly does it happen. We do prioritize answering 100% of like the supers, because I mean but like, yeah, the show's gotta go on. No expo, seriously. I have a room. I don't pay for it. Stay with me. I mean, I would. But like, I still got to get there, and I still got it's a lot, man. Last year I was out quite a bit of change doing the expo, and I recommend doing the expo, but it's not cheap. I will call Mrs. Disco. We'll have a word with her. You suck terrible news. James, it's all right. Check out the Alentejo, unless you don't like really fucking hot. Yeah, D-Bro, Updog, and Sleez. And we're going to be looking at so Updog, guys, 2 years ago, he called Kyron Williams and Puka Nacua. Last year, he called Brock Bowers and Bucky Irving. This year, he hasn't really told us his guys yet. He did say he likes Samson, but he hasn't told us his guys yet. But we've always been curious about the process, and he's never really welcomed people into the process. He has these charts about now everybody has access to it, and he's gonna put it all out there for this incredible fantasy football community. We're gonna look at his charts. We're gonna look at his tools. We're gonna ask pressing questions, so you guys could see the validity behind how brilliant this man is. This guy is just a legend. Honestly, a legend. My mind is a weapon. Sleazeball says you can tell this is a disco ball draft. Sheesh, snipers all over. I mean, like it's crazy, but we're doing all right. We're pivoting. We're managing. Updog, Sleazebomb, D-Bro, Disco. It's gonna be rocking. It's gonna be good, man. Fly to Pittsburgh or Cleveland, pick you up from there. I'm not flying. I'm scared of heights, dude. I'm scared of heights. I'm my biggest enemy in this situation, honestly. All right, how many likes are we at, chat? I hate that I have to like close it. 19. Okay, 22 viewers here, 19 likes. I'm here for it. The more I think about it, the more I want Jalen Warren as much as humanly possible. Like, it just doesn't make sense how good he's going to be this year. I need more exposure, even though I'm almost at 40% on Jaylen Warren. I need all of the Jaylen Warren, the pass catching, the pass protecting, the efficiency metric for explosive run rate, everything about Jaylen Warren's there. I mean, even though I did kind of go relatively late running back here, I like the 3 running backs we have, and I love the late correlation we could potentially get. And Kyler Murray is criminally underrated too. He just needs a less stagnant offense, and we're talking about top 10, top 5 fantasy quarterback again. But his coach, Jonathan Gannon, just needs to be a little bit more creative with the football. Bo Nix fall here is pretty interesting. Actually, it's not that far at all. Another guy who I've been thinking I'm trying to do things in phases when I do my best ball strategy. I'm looking constantly at like, okay, well, which offenses pass the ball a heck of a lot historically, and which ones have the trends of high scoring total point games where they're going to pass it. And I've done the same thing for running back rooms. And I was watching the Who Hames stream earlier today. Shout out to Who Hames. If you're not subscribed, fix your life. I was watching the Who Hames stream earlier, and he was kind of talking about one of my guys. Last year, I was very in on Justice Hill, but for a completely different reason. I know for a fact the Baltimore rushing approach in the Baltimore rushing offense is going to be a top 5 rushing offense. We know that for a fact. We now know for a fact that this defense is going to go from a bottom 5 in terms of points per game to a top 5 defense in terms of allowing points per game. I think Derrick Henry's going to get a lot of rest. I think Derrick Henry's going to be a fine pick. He's going to be very good in close games, but they're going to blow a lot of teams out. And I don't think he's going to get and need to be getting a lot of usage. They're going to try to keep him a little bit fresh down the stretch in the playoffs. I think Baltimore wins the Super Bowl this year for what it's worth. So it got me thinking, if that offense is still going to run a heck of a lot, they're going to be protecting the lead with a really, really good defense, and they're going to be protecting Derrick Henry. A healthy Keaton Mitchell could break fantasy football. And a healthy Keaton Mitchell is somebody I need to start getting in 100% of these drafts moving forward. Keaton Mitchell is my Justice Hill from last year. I like Justice Hill for a completely different reason last year. My reasoning, my rationale, the reason why I was so bullish on Justice Hill from May to September, like that was bang on. My assessment was they're going to be in 3rd and longs in a couple situations. We know that Derrick Henry's going to have to come off the field. We know that Lamar is not going to push the ball down the field, especially in this offensive scheme. You got to look at the check down aspects. Check downs is Andrews, Likely, and Justice Hill. Justice Hill fills that mold. People tried to tell me, oh, it's Rashid Ali. Who? What are you, fucking owl? Rashid Ali. I mean, like, shit. Bumaye, Rashid Ali. It was never him. It was never going to be him. We were bang on. And I think this is like the 100% foolproof disco call. Keaton Mitchell is a league winner in best ball. Keaton Mitchell is going to be on a lot of winning lineups, and he's going to give you some significant spike weeks. Please don't snipe me here, folks. Okay, so the Lamb guy didn't take Dak. Latomsky just sniped me on Sleez's stream, and he needs a quarterback real bad. Please don't do it, Latomsky. Don't do it. God bless. We'll take Dak. We'll take Javonte. All right, we're done at quarterback. We got 2 good quarterbacks. Our running back room, even though we pushed running back at the start here, is looking really good. Our wide receiver room is looking tasty as fuck. We got Dak and we got George Pickens. And I'm loving this draft. James says, I'm afraid of heights as well. Next week, I will be in the air for 12 and a half hours. Sheesh. Yikes. Yeah, I wouldn't need like first-class pods if I were to be in the air for that long because, I mean, economy is just, it's just not good for people my size. Have the Ravens and the Bills fighting for the AFC. Chargers are my dark horse. I think we're going to see Ravens and Chiefs. Ravens are going to be the number 1 team overall in the entire NFL. So we're going to see the Ravens host the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, and the Ravens are going to win in a shootout. I also think we're going to see the Ravens play the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl, which goes to show you how in I am again on the Green Bay Packers. I hate that you guys, and by you guys, I mean a lot of you are sharp, a lot of you are smart, a lot of you exercise common sense, but in a like I have a saying, right? In today's world, common sense ain't so common. People are out on Jordan Love because of what he did last year. And what he did last year was perform with several injuries. Like this guy had his kneecap and calf popped in week 1 on a shitty Rio Brazil field. God, I hope that doesn't happen to Patrick Mahomes. Somebody clip that. Just I hope that doesn't happen to Patrick Mahomes. And like he still went out there and he still did his thing. Where Jordan Love is the most effective is on the play action, on the rollout, where he could throw the ball deep, where he could feed his wide receivers on crossing routes. The offense was relatively stagnant last year because he didn't have his mobility that he typically would. So yeah. Action Clip says Bills have the easiest schedule in the league. Bills will finish as the number 1 seed in the AFC. Agree to disagree, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care about strength of schedule. I care about strength of team. A good team can beat good teams as well. And I think Baltimore, we're going to talk about 14 to even 16 wins next year. I don't, or this upcoming season. And Action Clips, this is a new name. Thank you for joining the Disco Ball Nation. I appreciate you. But yeah, I respectfully, I mean, it's well within the realm of possibilities. I'm just a guy with an opinion. I think genuinely, Baltimore is matchup proof. I don't care if they have a tough schedule. I don't care if they have an easy schedule. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. I think Baltimore's going to be the number 1 team, and I've been the number 1 Baltimore hater for a very long time because I'm a Patriots fan, and you all know how those rivalry games were. Even though Ray Lewis is one of my favorite players of all time, make it make sense. But yeah, good take. I respect it. I'm just making my bet, and I'm willing to own it if I'm wrong. 49ers have the easiest strength of schedule. Bills are just favored in every game. Exactly. And I mean, I think the Bills are going to split with my Pats. They always do. It makes no sense, but they always do. Is there a world that Joe Milton's going to be a fantasy football relevant quarterback in the near future? I would have preferred to trade away Drake May to keep Joe Milton. I love Joe Milton. I think Drake May is one of the biggest traps in fantasy football this year because that offense is going to run a lot. I'm talking about with the running backs. They want to protect May. James says, nope. Yeah, it's unfortunate that he's behind Dak, but I mean, if Dak has one more bad year, then we're talking about a winner, man. I love that community first is popping off while we're live. Love it. Dynasty Dog, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Don't sleep on them Chargers too. Sportsbook have them as one of the top teams in the league. I respect it. I'm definitely not sleeping on the Chargers. I'll tell you that for free. Isaiah Likely, Jake Ferguson. I see Colston Loveland there. The soft tissue issue. The soft tissue issue is rather concerning. I don't think we're going to see him a heck of a lot. I have enough of him. And by enough, I mean, like, not a ridiculous amount, but more than I should have at this time and juncture. I think we're going to see when training camp comes and we see how limited Loveland is really out there. I think we're going to see him start plummeting. And that's where I really want to invest in Colson Loveland. That's the ultimate strategy to get, a good tight end 2 down the stretch is when August comes around, teams are in training camp. We see Colson Loveland not on the practice field, not participating in the preseason games, not doing much of anything because they're just going to hold him off. Do I think he's going to be on the pup? Maybe. I think he's definitely fringe pup, right? Which means Cole Kmet's value is going to shoot all the way up as well. This is the bet I'm making. I don't think Colson Loveland's going to play the first couple of games. I think he's going to miss preseason with a soft tissue issue. I love that rhyme. And I'm going to wait for his value, his ADP to plummet so I can get him at a much tastier discount. That's a good clip. Raider fan for life. Shout out to you. How was the IDP draft for you yesterday, man? I know a lot of people were panicked. I was panicked because even though I set up the league, I kind of just wanted to see you guys squirm, and I wanted to see you guys panic, and I wanted to see you guys, try to get weird and unique. And I had to step in and draft for somebody. And how did you guys enjoy the IDP league draft yesterday? I never want to do another one ever again. IDP gives me so much stress and anxiety, but yesterday's was fun. The Chargers will be better team next season, over 100 million cap space. That's a lot. Take Miles Sanders, monopolize the backfield in Dallas. I was considering it. I definitely am considering it. I do need more running back help here. Action clips. It's very, very sharp advice. Who are you? Where do I know you from? Are you here on Drafters Fantasy? If not, we got to get you in one of these drafts with us, brother. And once again, guys, tomorrow, huge show. We got Updog, the greatest best ball drafter on the planet, especially here on Drafters. And we got Derek Brown from the Fantasy Pros, along with my guy, my brother, the Dynasty Savant, the up-and-coming best ball star, Sleez Bomb. It's going to be a fun show, man. It's going to be a fun show. And if you guys want to queue up and draft with us tomorrow, make sure you use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100 on Drafters. It's I'm blocking that. Yeah, it's going to be a great show with great people. And if you guys know, D-Bro's been, he's been blessing us with his presence. And it's very, very kind of him to take time because this is a very busy time for him at Fantasy Pros. It's very kind of him to take the time to come chop it up with the little guys. Not physically a little guy, but you know what I mean. Now, I do need a little bit of wide receiver help. Jack Beck is somebody who I've been drafting pretty much everywhere for the last week or so. He's one of the wide receivers I was most bullish on in the scouting process. Really, really love Jack Beck, whatever you want to call him. I absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. Can't draft enough of him. It was always Komet. What's crack-a-larking? Was fun. Yeah, it was a fun draft, man. IDP got weird. It got really weird. My strategy was just get an elite wide receiver. We got Puka, and then just smash the running back values. And now we're projected to have the most points. We got 3 delicious falls at the quarterback position. Yeah, man. And it's best ball format, which is great. And I love the defensive players. We got a couple good rooks. We got a couple good vets. We got some. I'm not gonna lie. I was devastated when Jared Verse went a pick ahead of me. Devastated when Jared Verse went a pick ahead of me because that guy's. I think if any rookie has a chance of leading the league in sack, or any second year player has a chance of leading the league in sacks, it's him. I think if I were to bet on who, if there was a place, I don't know if you can bet on that, on who's going to lead the league in sacks, I think Jared Verse is the guy who I'd put my money on. That's going to be a great show. You're a great guy. Shout out to you, Blanca. Thanks for swinging by, brother. I hope you're having a great day. I missed drafting with you. Are you still in Tennessee? You're as smooth as Tennessee whisk. I love that song. Have you guys heard Jordan Mailata sing it, by the way? That dude can sing. He can sang. Yeah, him singing Tennessee Whiskey is just crazy. Chills. Whew. His voice sounds like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus. It's insane. The bro. Yeah, D-Bro's legendary, man. Good dude all around. Dennis Rodriguez, thanks for swinging by, brother. He says, sup, all you beautiful, amazing people. Sup, brother? Sup? Wow, up dog, that was beautiful. What do you do? What do you do? I mean, I'm not really paying attention. He got Muth, Rogers. He has DK Metcalf, Jonnu, Tyreek, Tua, McCarthy, JJ, Addison. Yeah, the correlation nation. Guys, this is why Updog is one of the greatest drafters on the planet. This is why. I don't like his running back room, but he also has Jordan Mason in there. Austin Eckler is not bad, PPR guy. I think he's just going to start really taking a lot of running backs here. Miles Sanders went to Tebow time. Will Shipley went to Mossy. We kind of missed out there on the running back run. Squint says I'm short on RB in IDP. Who do you have? Who are your RBs there? Dennis says going to buy some Konzuris so I can stand tall next to Disco. Am I supposed to know what a Konzuri? It sounds like you're conjuring something, and the power of Christ compels you. No. What is a Konjuri? What is a Konjuri? What's a Konjuri? In the Middle East, in Italy, this means somebody gonna get a hurting real bad. I think I'm gonna tight end too, guys. Okay, question chat. Would you guys go for a third tight end if you have Isaiah Likely and Jake Ferguson in best ball? Asking for a friend. I don't think I need a third tight end. I don't think I need a third quarterback. I think we're all right. Fancy booster shoes for short people. See, that's why I don't know these things. I'm 6'8". I don't know these things. God bless Updog. He was on my queue. Now he's gone. He's on your team. I should have taken Keaton Mitchell there. I fudged up. I really fudged up. God. I clicked draft when I saw his name, and I shouldn't have done that. That sucks. No Cat Max says yes, a third tight end. Tebow time with this. Thank you for subscribing to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Generally appreciate you. I really wanted Miles Sanders there. Never thought those words would come out of my mouth, but it happened. Action Clip says yes, take a third tight end. I'm considering it. I'm considering the third tight end. Obviously, it's not going to be a correlation piece, so it just has to be a dart throw. And if I'm going to do a dart throw, it'll probably be in round 20, and it's going to be a guy who's relatively undrafted, somebody who has talent but just hasn't blown yet. So I'm here for it. But shout out to you guys. It doesn't hurt to add a third tight end. Ferg is your floor and Likely is a random ceiling. Maybe go Ferguson, Fannin, and rookie tight end who can spike. Well, I already have Likely. But yeah, I have a couple names in mind. Obviously, it's not a correlation piece, but yeah. Bucky, Chuba, Judkins, Davis, Ray Davis, Blue, Hunter, Jarquez. That's it. Yeah, I mean, that's rough. I'm back home today. Needed a day to recover. I'll be back at it tomorrow with you guys. Tomorrow's going to be a big one, but I don't even think that everybody on the panel is going to be able to queue up at the same time. It's going to be crazy. Thought I'd try a completely different build in the early rounds. Hope I land the plane. My last draft for a while. Can't wait to go over it. So, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, we go over everybody in the community's drafts. We got 10 of them. And we also go over mine. We give feedback, constructive advice, whether you need it, whether you feel like you don't need it. We'll be giving the advice regardless. Is my say end all be all? Probably not, but I know enough. I know enough. And yeah, we do that at the end of every show. And tomorrow, you can get your lineup critiqued and get your fantasy football advice with your lineup being looked at by guys like Derek Brown, one of the greatest best ball players ever, Updog. Action Clips, are you Bannock 40? Is that you? Gino, 2 rounds after Rodgers is insane. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I personally am taking Rodgers over Gino 10 times out of 10. I'm not drafting Gino. I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Gino falls 40. That's a new record fall for ADP fall. I got who was it? Bradford. I got not Bradford. Sam Bradford. I wanted to say Matt Stafford. Bradford. Jeez, today was a hot one when I'm talking about Bradford. I got Matt Stafford 38. I mean, Geno Smith should be going in this range, in my opinion. I'm out on Geno. I'm not interested. Don't love the passing attack. I think Brock Bowers will be all right. I think Beck will be all right. It's gonna be all run, man. It's gonna be all run. But then again, Geno's best year of his career was with Pete Carroll. But then again, Geno also had the best receiving core in football that year. So Sam Bradford, baby, let's never bring up that name again. God bless. I'm sorry I did that to you guys. Thank God someone took Wicks, bring my exposure below current 55%. That's wild. What's your reason for being out on Geno? Just curious. He has decent rushing floor, and Raiders offense should be decent. I don't like the passing options. I don't like his weapons. I think it's going to be all run, and I think the Raiders are going to continue to suck and continue to be, a year or two away. Geno's not the answer for quarterback on that offense. If I was the Raiders, I would have taken Shador, and they didn't. So now they got to go with who brung them, and I don't like their options a heck of a lot. Deontay Johnson. There he is. Kyle Manungai. All right, so this is going to be a 2-8-7-3 build. Yeah, just don't love Geno Smith. I mean, we're still kind of like hanging on what he did with a really, really good receiving core. Can we say that Jacoby Myers, Beck, Thornton, can we say that's equivalent? Brock Bowers, can we say that's remotely close to what he was blessed with in Seattle? Like, he regressed last year. Let's be real. He regressed last year. And he had everything going for him. And you could say it's a scheme thing. No, we saw him peak. We saw him be the best version of him. We saw him peak. He doesn't have Canales anymore. It's a wrap. I'm out on Geno Smith. This is going to be the last year where Geno Smith is going to be a viable fantasy football starter, in my opinion. I am 100% writing off Geno Smith this year. Action Clip says Geno is a fine QB3 or QB2 with a premium. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, hey, I'm just, if I'm going to invest in that offense, it's going to be the running game. And I'm never drafting Genty at his current ADP, even though I think I'm coming around on Ashton Genty. I think he has top 5 upside. I think that's his ceiling, top 5. I'm coming around on Genty. But like Beck, I'll get a lot of him because I love his value. I'll get a lot of Thornton. I'll get a lot of I don't have a lot of Jacoby. Last year I had way too much Jacoby Myers. It was good. I don't have any Jacoby Myers this year. Almost none. There's just way too much value around him. Bowers, I'd rather take McBride over him. So, and I just don't like drafting tight ends that early anymore. So yeah, we're gonna queue up a couple tight ends here. And we'll call it a wrap. Offensive line was terrible in Seattle last year, though. I think that was a huge factor. He is much better when he has time to throw. I mean, listen, he's going to have weeks where he puts up complete duds and it's going to be the entire running game. He's touchdown. Like, if we're talking about quarterback with rushing upside, Geno Smith, just because he ran for a couple long ones on some broken plays last year, doesn't make him a good rushing quarterback. He's going to be touchdown dependent. How often do we think that team's going to get in the red zone or near the red zone and not run the ball in? Let's be real. They brought in Mostert. They have a healthy Zamir White, and obviously they got Ashton Genty. How often do we think that he's going to throw if they get into the red zone? And how often do we think that offense is going to get into the red zone? So if we're just talking about passing touchdown equity, you guys got to have common sense when it comes to this. Once again, I could be wrong, But like Geno Smith is somebody I'm not in on at all. My mind is a weapon. Fantasy football says you've seen Coker ADP fall off a cliff. Crazy, right? May not make the roster, and boom, 200. Yeah, I mean, I've been liking Horn lately. Horn in round 20 has been fun. All right, so obviously Taysom Hill is probably the biggest gamble and the biggest payoff. Cole Kmet is somebody we were talking about earlier. Ben Sinnott, somebody with potential. Harold Fannin, somebody we're also interested in. All of them do not have conflicting buys. Elijah Arroyo, also not a bad deal. We'll go with Fannin. We'll wrap it up with Fannin here. I like what we did with this draft. I generally love this draft. This is a good draft for me. All right. Diggs over Myers. I'm not drafting either one of them, and I'm a pass fan. No way Coker doesn't make the team. I think Hunter Renfrow would be the cut candidate if anybody. But yeah, I got enough Coker. Time to get Horn if I'm building any correlation there. All right, Tebow time goes 2783. Jared Goff and Drake May. He was drafted from the 112, by the way. Breece Hall, James Conner, Rashad White, Isaac Guerrero, Miles Sanders, Raheem Mostert, Ja'Cory, Krosky, Merritt. Remember that fucking name. Amon-Ra St. Brown to go with Jared Goff. Brian Thomas Jr., no matter what. I like your start. Roma Dunze, Stephon Diggs, Joshua Palmer, Xavier Legette, Dontavian Wicks. Efton, Chisholm is Hism, guys. The Chisholm Hism. If you guys know, you know. We were first on Chisholm. Don't let anybody tell you differently. I'm serious. We were generally first on Chisholm. George Kittle, Sam Laporta. You didn't need Hunter Henry, in my humble opinion. You definitely invested way too early on tight end. I would have preferred you to have gotten another wide receiver here because I feel like there's a significant teardrop between your top four and the next group. Yeah, the elite tight end plays interesting. And then reaching on Goff and Drake May on top of, going 2 top 5 tight ends. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You got different by investing in elite tight ends, and you had a very balanced roster, but I don't love it. All right, Mossy goes 2693. Can somebody in the chat please let me know how many likes we're at? Mossy goes 2693, drafting from the 11 hole. Goes Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix. Bo Nix at a wonderful value. Ashton Genty, Josh Jacobs, Zach Charbonnet, Roshan Johnson, somebody who I'm trying to get a little bit more exposure to. Rico Dowdle, somebody I will never draft. Not yesterday, not last year, not this year, not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow, not never. If you draft Rico Dowdle, it's a donation for a pick. Will Shipley, I like it. And Will Shipley's starting to fall again. But we also don't have a bunch of Spike Week guys with us anymore. So this is nice. Nico Collins, Mike Evans, Cortland Sutton, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir. This is a very unique wide receiver room. I like it. You got Sutton and Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, and Evans. Olave, Shakir, Hollywood, Calvin. Troy Franklin, a nice dart throw to go with Bo Nix as well. Elijah Moore, why not take a shot on somebody in a spectacular, high proficient offense in round 20? It's either Elijah Moore or Curtis Samuel. These guys, one of these guys is going to be effective for a couple weeks. Dalton Kincaid, Brenton Strange, Tyler Higbee. I like it. This is a good draft all around, buddy. This is really good draft. This is B+ territory, A- territory. Very good. The original plan was SF, which is why I went with Kittle initially. Makes sense. And by SF, I think he meant San Francisco. Josie Wales says 25. Mossy saying laugh my ass off. 27 likes. Let's go. A fun draft as always, Disco. Pleasure is mine, Mossy. Appreciate you, brother. This is a good draft for you, man. That's really good work. Really, really good work. All right, Huron River Rat goes with a 3683. He goes with the missionary build, the vanilla gorilla build. Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy. You don't need Matthew Stafford. Kyron Williams, Travion Henderson, Travis Etienne, Your first three are not bad. Week 8 is going to be rough for you though. Ray Davis, Tank Bigsby, double tapping. Jacksonville's backfield is not a bad idea. And Jordan James, yeah, week 8 is going to be rough for your backfield. Puka Nacua, Rashee Rice. So Puka with Stafford, Rashee Rice with Mahomes, Jameson Williams, Juan Jennings with Brock Purdy, Cedric Tillman, Adam Thielen, Tutu Atwell, Isaac Tesla, Travis Kelce to go with Patrick Mahomes, Mason Taylor, Tyler Conklin. I think, okay, guys, if I can give a piece of advice, and Huron River Rat, I've drafted with you everywhere. You're very sharp, so I don't mean to use you as an example, but sometimes we prioritize too highly on correlation. We try to get too cute on correlation, where it's like, oh, well, like it's like pieces of a puzzle. I got to connect, my tight end with my quarterback. I got to connect. Just take BPA, and if the correlation falls to you at a good value, do that, right? Because in a field of 156,000 other lineups, reaching on Stafford 2 picks ahead of ADP to pair with Puka Nacua, even though you have 2 elite quarterbacks, is kind of putting you at a disadvantage against the rest of the guys who have the Matthew Stafford Puka Nacua combo, right? Your Brock Purdy pick just to get with Juan Jennings, like I get it. Brock Purdy fell. You should have been done at quarterback. You don't need Stafford. Unless it's a rushing quarterback, you don't need a third passing quarterback, especially when you have 2 what I deem, pretty early investments at the quarterback position. Other than that, it's all right. I just wish that instead of Matthew Stafford or even Brock Purdy, you went with another wide receiver here, because after Juan Jennings, and like Juan Jennings is a serious bet, right? After him, there's a significant teardrop where I don't think you can get on a consistent basis at least 3 consistent wide receivers. And week 8 is going to be tough with both Puka and JMO out. Your tight end room's all right. Your running back room, we got the bye week conundrums. So from a roster construction standpoint, from a bye week standpoint, there you tried to get too cute with it. And I know you're better than that. So just like go back to being a spectacular drafter. Don't worry about the correlation. 2 meals in the cart with a thumbs up, my guy. All right, slot merchant, George Troyon. His third main, he goes 2693. Josh Allen and Bryce Young. Devon Achane, I think, has RB1 upside this year, and I'm trying to get more exposure, but I never get him. Chuba Hubbard, Cam Scatterbo, Tajay Spears. Week 14 is going to be rough. Jarquez Hunter and Sean Tucker. Drake London, Tedero McMillan to go with Bryce Young, Jerry Jeudy, Darnell Mooney, Trey Harris, Wandell Robinson, Michael Wilson, Alec Manor, Adonai Mitchell, TJ Hawkinson, Tyler Warren. Didn't need a Rondé Gratson at all. Instead of Gratson, I would have preferred to have seen him go with like a Curtis Samuel, just for like, or even a Dawson Knox, just to like, I understand Josh Allen doesn't need to be stacked, but his ceiling's so much higher once you have him stacked, especially with a round 20 guy who's very rarely owned against 120,000, 150,000 other lineups. It's not bad. Mongoose, that's our guy Trader Joe. He goes 2783. Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams, Derrick Henry, Chase Brown. So a little micro stack there at the running back position. Interesting. Brian Robinson Jr., Bayshell Tootin, Jadon Blue, Devin Neal, Ty Johnson. Not bad. I'm taking a mental note. If I do have Derrick Henry, I am reaching on Keaton Mitchell, 100%. Malik Neighbors, DJ Moore, Debo Samuel. So Debo to go with Caleb. Man, I'll say this, right? You don't have any Bengals pieces, and Burrow falls like a round to 2 rounds at least. Taking him right at ADP, uncorrelated, is a major faux pas. Pat Bryant, Jalen Noel, Dante Thornton, Andre Yoshifash. I mean, like, that stack could be good, but I mean, Evan Ingram, Colson Loveland, Jatavian Sanders. I think this is a good 3 tight end build. Your construction's fine. It's just the combinations of players where it's like, is Joe Burrow that great of a pick when you could have just, went Caleb, maybe even Jordan Love after at a better value? But Jordan Love is also week 5 bye. Yeah, I mean, even then, I still would have pushed for stacking Malik Neighbors over Joe Burrow at ADP. You could have gotten another really, really good pick there. I'm not out on Joe Burrow. I love Joe Burrow. All right, Uncle Ruggs, are you in here? I know Two Mules and a Cart's in here. I know Sleez Bomb's in here. I know Updog's in here. I haven't seen Latomsky. All right, we'll look at Two Mules. He goes 2.693. Jaden Daniels, Trevor Lawrence, Jameer. I go again on my own. Jameer Gibbs, Aaron Jones, Tyrone Tracy. I like the running back room. Ramondre Stevenson. I love the running back room, buddy. Marshawn Lloyd. Why not? Blake Corum. Also, why not? I love the running back room. PPR format. This is great. Quarterback room. I love it. Terry McLaurin, Travis Hunter. So correlation right off the rip. Chris Godwin, Michael Pittman, Rashad Bateman, De'Ami Brown. More correlation here. I got you, Latomsky. Darius Slayton, Jalen Lane, Noah Brown. More correlation. Not bad. Brock Bowers, Tucker Kraft. You don't need Zach Ertz just for correlation sakes. You like, I mean, if you wanted to go Zach Ertz, you could have gotten Zach Ertz. You didn't need Tucker Kraft. Other than that one blip, this is really good work from you, buddy. It's one blip. I'm here. I'm probably bigger on Joe Burrow than you. But with that said, yes, as soon as I picked Burrow, I knew it was premature. Thanks, man, for the feedback. My pleasure. And I'm talking about last year. Last year, I was all in on Joe Burrow. This year, I don't give a fuck about him. I'm not in on Joe Burrow this year. I fell asleep halfway through. God, what? Who falls asleep putting $20 on a draft? You must have money. All right, let's look at Latomsky. He goes through 3.593. Jordan Love, Cam Ward, Michael Penix. I don't hate that you have Cam Ward on week 5 and 2 high upside passing quarterbacks here. I like your quarterback room. Don't care about the bye week conundrum here, especially if Penix falls, almost 30 picks past ADP. You got a micro stack with Penix here with Bijan Robinson. And I think micro stacking your RBs, especially if they're pass catching RBs with your quarterback, is not a bad call. It really isn't a bad call, right? Jonathan Taylor, I love your running back room. I'm worried about your receiving room. Omarion Hampton, Pollard, J.K. Dobbins. Like you even have a micro stack with Tony Pollard and Cam Ward. It's good running back room. Your wide receiver room concerns me. But I mean, you do have a lot of pushes at the quarterback position. And like you could tell that the only quarterback you intended on really drafting here that wasn't somebody who fell to you was Cam Ward because you did a little reach here. Calvin Ridley, Jaden Reed. I think Jaden Reed's going to be fine. People need to stop panicking. Emeka, your wide receiver room sucks. Emeka Egbuka, Jaden Higgins, Luther Burden. I don't like it. Romeo Dobbs. Like I got the Reed and Dobbs, Jordan Love, Ridley, Ward, Demario Douglas, Lockett with Ward, Jalen Tolbert. Yeah. Trey McBride, Chico Conku. You didn't need a Royal. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you would have done more at wide. Your running back room is insane, though. Burrow will do better this season. Burrow MVP, baby. All right. And Updog kept sniping my tier ends at wide receiver. Gotcha. Yeah, Updog is he's sharp. He's sharp. All right, let's look at Updogs, and we'll look at Sleaze Bombs, then we'll look at mine. And we'll see how many likes we're at. Updog goes 3863. Interesting. This is very unique. Typically, it's 3 quarterbacks, 6 running backs, 8 wide receivers, 3 tight ends. Okay. Now we know his wide receiver room's got to be stacked. This is unique. This is very different. JJ McCarthy, Tua Tagovailoa, Aaron Rodgers, and we looked at his lineup briefly earlier. There's correlation everywhere. He's got Caleb Johnson with Aaron Rodgers. I don't think that micro stack is important. Jordan Mason with JJ McCarthy, also another micro stack I don't think is very important. Najee Harris, Austin Eckler, Dylan Sampson, he likes a lot. Keaton Mitchell, he took him. That's where he went. Taj Brooks and Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's somebody I'm just not clicking. Sorry. If he's viable, then whatever. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison to go with JJ McCarthy, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Tua, Devonta Smith, DK Metcalf to go with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I would still go with another wide receiver here instead of Kareem Hunt. Just take a shot. Jonnu Smith, Pat Freiermuth, Terrence Ferguson. Not bad. Not bad. Not your best work. It's a weird draft, buddy. It's a very weird draft. I like the correlation. All right, Sleez goes 3683. The Vanilla Gorilla strikes again. And by the way, if you guys are not subscribed to Sleez Bomb, please fix your life. If you support me, you support him. That's my guy, right? We got the same thumbnail dude. Our thumbnail dude's the best. Justin Fields, he loves Justin Fields. It means he has Garrett Wilson. CJ Stroud, Tyler Shuck. I don't think you needed a third QB here, but Saquon, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Trey Benson, Jalen Wright, Nick Chubb. It's all right. It's all right. The first three are good PPR values. It's all right. It's a really good running back room. Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins. Garrett Wilson to go with Fields. T. Higgins, Zay Flowers, Ricky Pearsall, Rashid Shaheed to go with Shuck. Christian Kirk to go with Stroud. Christian Kirk, guys, is one of the best values in fantasy football and best ball this year. Just draft him. Honestly, he's criminally underrated. Just draft him. Marvin Mims, Amari Cooper. I don't hate your wide receiver room, even though you went with two. You went with no, it's just good wide receiver. T. Higgins is not a click. I know for a fact Sleaze didn't like his T. Higgins click. And I'm sure because he clicked T. Higgins and Gesicki, he was hoping, well, Gesicki's far later. He was hoping for Joe Burrow. Jawan Johnson also go with Shuck, and Dalton Schultz to go with Stroud. Schultz is going in round 20 right now. I mean, if I am going to draft him, that's probably where. Check bye weeks and picture on check bye weeks and picture Amari on Steelers. What do you mean? Bye week is week 7. Steelers is week 5 bye. What are you talking about? Thumbnail God, Disco. Burrow got naked sniped and Mason Taylor hurt. Yeah, I mean, he did have Yoshavash. All right, guys, this is, once again, they don't call me Big Draft Energy because I suck at drafting. I'm actually the guy. I'm an incredible drafter, I hope. I don't remember what I did here, but I remember liking the draft. I go with a 2-8-7-3 roster construction, means I pushed running back early. I go Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott. I have Kenneth Walker, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, Javonte Williams, a little micro stack with Dak Prescott. Javonte Williams, if we're talking about PPR format, is probably the running back you want to invest in best ball because he's probably the best pass catcher, and we've seen him do it with volume last year in certain moments in Denver. So Javonte Williams is definitely the pass catching back that I want to invest in. And if I'm going to build correlation there, that's a decent micro stack. Braylon Allen, DJ Giddens, Brashard Smith, Monangai, just shots. Just shots here. Rookies I like on situations that could pan out. Jamar Chase, no matter what, you guys already know the deal. Marvin Harrison Jr., go with Kyler Murray. Xavier Worthy, I took him with my third pick, and I would take him higher, honestly. I love Xavier Worthy. I can't stop drafting him. I won't stop drafting him. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm never repeating Diddy again. I apologize. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Josh Downs, Jack Betch, Deontay Johnson. I love my receiving core. This is a good receiving core. Fucking hitter. Spike week monsters. Ooh, week 10 is going to suck. Oh, fudge. I didn't even think about that. Week 10 is going to suck. I got Chase, Worthy, and Pickens on a bye in week 10. So hopefully Jack Betch, Deontay Johnson, Josh Downs, and Marvin Harrison Jr. all just go nuclear on week 10. Week 10 is going to suck. This is a donation. I don't like this draft anymore. God bless the United States of America. Isaiah Likely, Jake Ferguson, more correlation, and Harold Fannin. God bless. That hurts. Who Hames, great stream earlier, brother. Tried to catch most of it. Hope you're having a spectacular day. Chat, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for swinging by, Who Hames. Appreciate you, brother. Always makes my day when you swing by, man. Hot. It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. It's the perfect day to say it. Yeah, it's the hottest girl disco summer right now. It's like wow. On a scale of 1 to even with the humidity today, like my beard is so frizzy. Like I got split ends everywhere. On a scale of 1 to even, I just just couldn't. I just can't. Josie Wales, yeah. I was wondering when you would notice that. I just noticed it. I mean, sometimes when you're up at 5 a.m. and you're dealing with the humidity and life happens and you kind of try to interact with the chat and look over certain errors, and that was an error that I definitely looked over. Sleez says good stuff as always. It was all right. That was a donation though. Got 50 likes today, so did a fourth draft was nice. Hey man. I don't think I've ever gotten 50 likes other than the 24-hour stream. So I'm really genuinely jealous. I'm happy for you. Your channel is growing at a wild rate, and I'm grateful for every like I've ever gotten. But you just need to realize that Huhames, you are doing what a lot of people in YouTube wish they could do. Like your viewer like to your like the people who watch your channel, the people who are subscribed to your channel, that there's a lot of them who are tuning in and watching and subscribing and supporting, and they like what you do and they rock with what you do. You're killing it, man. You're going to be special in the space, and I'm grateful that I was here for the beginning. Just don't forget me when you get too big, all right? Huhames. If you guys are not subscribed to Huhames, this guy's killing it. And he needs to get monetized. We need to get him to 500 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers ASAP. I'm telling you, this guy's special. And it was a blessing to have him on the show too. I didn't get sniped once today. That was a weird feeling. Everyone I wanted felt to me. I always get sniped, man. Enjoy the day. Stay cool out there. I'm not going out there ever again. I'm staying inside the air conditioning of my house and my vehicle. It's just nuts. You definitely need a Starbiz. Yeah, like need a Frappuccino. So good. Frappuccino's like so good. All right, guys. I'm so sorry that I put you guys through that accent. I really do a lot of accents. That just happens to be my wife's favorite, so I do it for her. Thanks. You are part of it, man. I'm not. I'm just a guy who notices when people are absolutely special. And yeah, you sir are very special, and I'm looking forward to seeing you achieve huge and spectacular and special things in this industry. And couldn't happen to a better guy. I'm just glad I got to be part of the process. Listen, guys. Tomorrow, I want 50 likes. No kidding. Tomorrow, we got Sleez. We got D-Bro. We got Updog, the best ball drafters GOAT, one of the greatest drafters on the planet. We got Drafters Fantasy Best Ball Drafts tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Turn those bell notifications on. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great. Hey, tell somebody you love them. Keep being good to each other. Keep being a light in a very, very dark and fucked up world. It's terrifying times right now. Keep being the best that humanity has to offer. I'm grateful for every last one of you guys, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Until next time, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace.